Storm Team 29 forecast.
First light of day shows the encased ice and trees at Afton, and that captured by Ann Etchison. Certainly, if you were looking westward from central Virginia today, you certainly saw the ice-coated Blue Ridge Mountains. Here's a gorgeous shot from Kenneth Johnston of the icy wonderland there atop Afton. Again, all the trees and the grass and the surfaces encased with ice, some of that about a half an inch thick. And again, here's a beautiful shot from Warren Fault this morning as the sun was coming up over the Blue Ridge. Certainly icy go of things this morning. We also had some freezing fog early for some early this morning. 45 is the current temperature at the airport. Made it up to 52 about midday. We had the clouds roll in, and the clouds are still persisting right now. Clouds do act as a bit of a blanket, but we do expect those to dissipate. 37, the current reading at the Valley Airport, only made it up to 42 for high today. We're 43 in Palmyra at this hour, same in Madison, 40 in Lovingston, 39 in Waynesboro, and 37 currently in Stanton. You can see some of the clouds from earlier, and they're still hanging tough here right across central and western Virginia. We'll see how that breaks up here over the next few hours, but anticipating that to happen, that'll allow temperatures to fall back in the 20s. So certainly a cold start tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we'll likely see some sunshine in the morning, give way to afternoon cloudiness. It's a chilly day, only around 40 in the Shenandoah Valley. Temperatures in the mid-40s here across central Virginia, and it will be breezy. We could have some gusts tomorrow, 15, 20 plus miles an hour as we move through the afternoon. This is preceding a weak front that will come through dry, bring some cloudiness with it, but reinforce the chill in here for Sunday, when high temperatures Sunday only manage into the low 40s across central Virginia and hold in the upper 30s across the Shenandoah Valley. So a chilly weekend, but it gets even colder by the end of next week with an Arctic blast to watch. But in the meantime, the storm system that worked across the country since last weekend brought us the cold rain and the freezing rain. Well, it's still going. I mean, it's still producing snow here across New England, and this has been quite the storm. It was spawned the tornadoes across the deep south. Now it's producing the snow, coastal rains. That'll eventually move away, but a broad area of low pressure behind it's pulling in colder air, and we're tracking even colder air farther upstream. There's a look at some of the current numbers across the nation. Of course, there's a snowpack here across the Dakotas and the upper Midwest. But as we get into later next week, an Arctic outbreak will be working across the country, and the transition zone, especially as we get toward Thursday, Friday, could gin up a storm, and that will be something to watch, because with cold air, that could certainly be a winter storm somewhere in the Thursday, Friday time frame. A lot of details to be worked out, but the pattern is favorable. Temperatures in the morning start in the 20s. We'll build up some afternoon cloudiness. It's breezy, low and mid 40s for highs. We'll start Sunday morning in the 20s. Still breezy Sunday, but colder, only in the upper 30s and low 40s, but a dry weekend. Temperatures here tonight then, with skies becoming mostly clear to partly cloudy in the 20s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures well below average here for the rest of this weekend and into next week. And as mentioned, Steve, something to just keep an eye on. Pattern is favorable for a storm by the end of next week, and we'll follow that over the next several days, just in time for the start of winter.
Yeah, a lot of people would be happy with a whitish Christmas at least.
Some yes, some not. There we go.
Eric, thank you. We will be right back.